think I need some advice on this. I've always been of the mentality that if they matter to you, they matter to me. So if a friend of mine has a significant other, or another friend, or a family member that's important to them, I want to get to know them. Not only that, but I probably go into it already caring about them, already with a high expectation of this person being great, because if there's somebody that my friend cares about and I trust their judgment, then I'm probably going to really like them too. Whenever I date someone, I want them to get to know my family, and not just my parents, but my sister and her husband, my niece and nephew, eventually my extended family as well. I want them to get to know my friends. I want them to be comfortable around my friends. Part of that mentality is I don't want to be someone's entire life. I don't want someone to be my entire life. I want them to be an important part of my life, but not all of it. And another important part of my life is my friendships and my other relationships. So I think it's a lot healthier and a lot better when everyone's involved and everyone gets along and we can share important moments and memories together. And I definitely want to meet their family, and I definitely want to meet their friends. I want to know the people that you hang out with when you guys have nothing to do. I want to know the people who raised you and made you who you are and inspired you throughout your life. I want to know who it is that you've been going to every time that you've had a difficulty or had a struggle. And I go into it thinking that I'm most likely going to like them and hoping to whatever is listening that they will like me too. A lot of people I've been with don't really agree with that. They think, this is an A and B relationship, this is just the two of us, there's no need to involve everybody else and get everyone else's approval. And while I do understand that people don't need to necessarily give you permission to have a relationship, it's still nice to know that people are on the same page and that they're okay with it and they support it. And I don't know about you, but my friends aren't going to just outright dismiss anybody that I bring to the table. Like, if they say no to someone, if they outright dislike someone, there's a reason for it. They're pretty good judges of character, so if they don't like you, then that's a red flag for me. It's not just me saying I can't be with you anymore because my friends don't like you. I would never dismiss it that quickly. But if there's a good reason, which there most likely is, then that's something I need to consider too. Maybe I'm too quick to want to make new friends and meet new people. Maybe I'm just too quick to see the good in everybody. But I very much think it's important to have those connections, and even if you never become super close friends, still have someone that you're acquainted with, and that way if you get invited to a party or something, you always have someone to talk to. If they're going through a problem with somebody, then you actually have an idea of what's going on and how you can actually be kind of helpful. And why not just make new friends? Why not? It's so much nicer that way when you actually know people who you like and can actually talk to. I think I'm a weird case because I'm still pretty good friends with a lot of my exes or people that I liked in the past. And most people don't do that. A lot of people prefer to just leave that part of their past in the past. And that's never really been the case for me. I still get along with most of the guys in my life. Most of them now are in long-term committed relationships. Some of them are even engaged, which is crazy to think about, but I'm ridiculously happy for all of them. So when I meet their significant others, I don't want to be presented as the ex because I don't think of them that way. Yes, something happened in the past, but my main relationship, my focus when I think of this person isn't about all of that. I think of them now as my friend, as someone that I care about. So I hope that I can be introduced that way. And maybe then it'll ease the new significant other's tension a little bit to realize, okay, this person isn't any kind of threat or anything, they're just someone that is still in their lives and actually is very supportive of this relationship, so there's no reason for me to worry about it. And if I do say so myself, my boys have pretty great taste. So they end up with these incredible ladies who end up being super, super great to be around. I love their personalities, their vibes, the things that they're passionate about, their sense of humor. Like, I could shower all of them in compliments because I think they're really great, and I'm glad that I got the opportunity to meet them. But not all of them see it that way, and I'm sure most of them hope I never meet their significant other. Not because of anything in particular, just they don't see a reason for it. So here's me from afar, just kind of cheering on the relationship, hoping everything goes well, never actually getting to meet the other half of the relationship. It's also tough when that's kind of one-sided too. Jonathan's one of my best friends on the entire planet, and he will go to great lengths for my friends, even if he doesn't know them super well. I would drag him to McDaniel with me, and he'd still always find somebody to hang out with and somebody that he really enjoyed talking to. He loved Mandy, loved Tariq, would always spend time with them and felt absolutely comfortable with them, and that was so important to me. There's one time where Jonathan and I were at Brookside Gardens with Mandy, Margie, and Juan Jose. We were leaving a little bit late, so it was already dark out, already getting close to the late hours where sketchy people are kind of on the roads and in public transportation. So I got a ride home with Juan Jose, and nobody asked Jonathan to do this for us. But he, living literally a block away from Brookside Gardens, drove Mandy all the way to Gaithersburg, then drove Margie all the way back down to Washington, D.C., and then drove back to his house, living only a block from Brookside and having work in the morning. It's a ridiculously kind gesture that I am still incredibly grateful for, and anytime I bring it up to him, he's like, obviously, like, that's just logic. He didn't even have to think about it twice, because the people that matter to me matter to him. And I love that, and I wish that more people thought that way. Maybe not to such sacrificial lengths, but to understand that the people who matter to you should matter to me. That's not strange. On the flip side of that, I don't remember a single girlfriend of his that I've met since high school. So whenever he's in a relationship, I'm just kind of like, okay, cool. I want to meet them, want to be happy for you, want to get to know this person who's apparently super important in your life, but guess not. I don't know, are there people who prefer to keep everything separate, who don't want friend groups mixing, or who think it's a bad idea to have everybody meet each other? Does that put you in an awkward situation at all? Does that make you uncomfortable or make things more difficult for you? I never want to make someone feel like they have to do what I think is best just because I think it's best and I give my reasoning for it. They might not be able to give me a good reason in the moment, but maybe you guys can enlighten me a little bit and show me the flip side of why it's not such a great idea to be friends of a friend or whatever. Just something that's been on my mind, something to think about. Let me know what you guys think. Take care, and I will see you next time. Love, Sammy.